triple bunks. And then you've got people who are coming in and out of the facilities every day. The staff that works there that might be bringing it in or might be bringing it out to their families, to their communities. So it's really a high risk that the prisons and jails could end up accelerating the virus if we don't take the right precautions to protect people inside.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy to think of, like, for me, I feel like everyone is just now forgetting about people inside when there's a huge pandemic like this, and everyone is just kind of fending for themselves on the outside when there's, so, like you said, 2.2 million people inside that need this protection. And it's so frustrating to see this happen and just to see that they're not safe.
Now, there's a lot of stigma. I mean, this is what the Justice Project was about, right? Was telling the stories of people who are inside, because we need more empathy. We need people to realize that just because somebody made a bad decision and is doing time inside, it doesn't mean that they don't have value. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't be redeemed. It doesn't mean that they should get a death sentence from this virus just sitting there.
So what can people do? That's one question that I get asked all the time. When the amount of phone calls I got after the Justice Project was like, okay, it's clear as day. I completely understand. You showed a whole different side to the justice system. But what can I do? What can I do to help? So what would you recommend for people to do? And I always want to know that when people ask me, where can I direct them to go? I know you work with, you're a co-founder of Cut 50. Maybe you can explain to everyone what that organization is and what people can do to really help.
Well, I think, so I threw in my bio, I threw a link to a petition where you can sign our petitions to lawmakers. It also has a tool where you can call them directly. We've put together a safer plan. So their recommendations, Erin Haney, who you work with as well, jumped into action, worked with experts across the country, put together the safer recommendations that will help jails and prisons stay COVID-free, help protect people inside there. Now we need the lawmakers to adopt them and implement them. So I'd say go to my bio, go to the link in my bio, sign our petition, tell your lawmakers, I care what's going on inside our prisons and jails. We don't want them turning into morgues. We want people in there to be safe, but that means our communities are going to be safe. So get involved and help us get this implemented in all 50 states and in the federal government.
Yeah, I will. I'll post a link to that as well later so people can really understand how they can help. I mean, it's just crazy to think that, Alice Johnson, if, she wasn't out now, she would be just sitting there probably so scared that she was going to get the coronavirus. And it's just such a scary